Yo guys, what is going on? Another day, another video. This one of the first few uploads of 2023 I think I'm gonna put out, and it's a really good one. Bunch of New Balance sneakers. We have 8 New Balances here, all I got for good deals. Figured I'd waste no time and kick right into them. So these first 2 sneakers I got together from Sunika Sneakers out in Kentucky. This first pair is the New Balance 2002R in the sweet caramel colorway. Starting with the deal, I guess not to waste any time, I got these for 70 bucks on sale. Original price on these was 140. Sunika was doing like some Black Friday sale of like 50% off everything on their website. And this is one of the sneakers I came away with. This, to me, is like one of the biggest sleeper sneakers of the year. You know, a bunch of boutiques and websites online have had these in stock throughout 2022. And, you know, I was really close to pulling the trigger just because I like the colorway so much. In my mind, the economics didn't really make sense to buy them for full retail price when they're just sitting all over the place. So in this case, patience definitely did save pockets. In that scenario, patience definitely did save pockets. You know, getting them at half price, that was the best price I've seen them for, brand new. New Balance has flooded the market with 2002Rs, both special collab pairs and GRs, and you know, this is yet another GR, which is part of the reason why I don't think people were so into them. For me personally, this sort of wheat curry-like color is so awesome, perfect for these colder months. Could wear them with pretty much anything. Comfort is unmatched, and for being an inline New Balance, you know, not a specialized made in England or USA model, these are really good. So 70 bucks, can't beat it. Next up here is a made in England pair of New Balance 577s, dubbed as the Harajuku, I believe. Not exactly sure the backstory on these. I've seen them floating around all over the internet for a while, and truthfully, it's not a sneaker I really had my eye on. I think it's the deals what caught my attention. So from Sunika in that same Black Friday sale, I think I walked out the door with these for like 53 bucks. So the retail price they had was 190. They were marked down to like 90 bucks on sale, and then with the 50% off, I think it was something like 53 or 56 bucks. You know, there's nothing particularly crazy about the sneaker. Maybe this like pattern print around the toe and the heel, but outside of that, it's just a traditional black, red, and white made in England New Balance 577. The 577 isn't the most popular made in England silhouette to not only me, but just the masses, but at 50 something bucks, you really can't beat it. So I laced up this one just to try it on. I think I'm gonna go with the black laces. They come with an extra set of white laces, which is cool. There you can see the New Balance made in England tag. Yeah, just a clean, comfortable sneaker. These might turn into beaters, you know, ones that I have by the doorstep, but who really knows? Another made in England pair of New Balances. These ones, the New Balance 920. Definitely a sleeper New Balance model as well. The 920 isn't a sneaker that many people are into. I think it's probably because of the high retail price, at least here in the US. I think if you were to buy these off the shelf with no discounts, you know, many shops and stores have these listed at like $250 or $260 or something like that, which is actually absurd. While yes, it is a cool technical looking runner, there's nothing particularly crazy about it. You know, people say that made in England, made in USA New Balance materials are crazy. In this case, it's a very small bit of suede, some synthetic materials it looks to be on there, and then just mesh. So to pay over 200 bucks retail on these, I think is a little crazy. But yeah, if you check out a recent upload that I have, you could check it out here. The 9020 is something that goes on sale pretty frequently, and if you could find the right deals, they're definitely great sneakers. I got these from Sneakers and Stuff. I think at the end of the day, I paid like 130 or something like that. I'll pop in the receipt if I'm wrong. You know, at that price, you can't beat it. Essentially a little less than half price of retail. The colorway is super sick. This pink is very much like a dusty rose type colorway. It comes with an extra set of matching laces, but I decided to go with the white for the flavors of contrast. The model itself is pretty cool. The uppers are kind of like a net new silhouette, while the bottoms or the soles here are from the New Balance 990 V3. So you know comfort is there. Overall looks and appearances are great. Hopefully in 2023 I'm buying less sneakers, but if I am to buy more sneakers, it'll be more New Balance 920s. Next up, a pretty similar looking sneaker, and conceptually very similar to that, in that they're a New Balance hybrid model, and they are the New Balance 1500.9. I don't remember the exact colorway that these are called, but I know that these dropped back in 2017, I believe. And the special thing about these is that they're sample sneakers, meaning they're a pre-production pair of the 1500.9 before, you know, traditional rollout to boutiques and stores. It's not quite the traditional sizing tag you'd find on like a run-of-the-mill retail pair. These are a sample again. So obviously it's twofold. I really like the look and hybrid nature of the silhouette, and you know, the collector in me is just really into these being New Balance samples. I have these on a made in England box. This isn't the box. The way that I bought these was from a seller on eBay that was selling them with no box. I just have it there for display. But they were in very, very gently worn condition. I think I paid like 60 bucks for them, which is an absolute steal of a deal. When you consider, you know, the overall quality of materials, the comfort, the condition, and everything. These are really, really cool. You know, I mentioned being a collector. The one downfall for me is that these don't have an original box, but they do sit by the doorstep. I wear them pretty frequently. I keep them very clean, which is a shock. Interesting looking sneaker for sure. If I didn't mention it already, the uppers come from a New Balance 1500, and then the sole on here is from a 990 V3. So similar to like that 920. These have that sort of end cap, dual density foam midsole, midfoot shank there. Super, super comfortable. Really stoked on these. Glad I was able to find these for an absolute deal. Next up, made in USA pair of New Balance 1400s. These one in collaboration with J.Crew. I don't remember the exact colorway on these, but they're in a monochromed navy blue. I forget the exact name of the color. This isn't something I'd normally buy, but I was able to find these for a crazy deal on Poshmark, so I figured I'd pull the trigger. And that deal was $40. So after shipping, I paid like $47.67 or something like that. And for a brand new pair of New Balance 1400s made in USA, you really can't beat that. So obviously that's not a made in USA box. It came with a replacement box, which isn't the worst possible thing to happen. But if you could take a look, you could see the suede is just super buttery, super high quality, really, really sensitive to touch, which, I mean, I'm not really sure if that's a clear indicator of like good quality suede, but you know, this is standard New Balance made in USA stuff you could expect. So love the gum bottoms on here, and I really just love that I was able to get them for 40 bucks. This is me sort of preying on someone that didn't know what they had. The person had these listed as like New Balance 997Hs, which I think he was just following the box tag there. He had obviously gotten them from J.Crew. These are actually a J.Crew collab 1400, so I think what happened was he probably bought these from like a J.Crew factory store or something like that at like a super steep discount, realized he didn't want them, and didn't bother to really look into what these are. Obviously, these aren't a pair of 997Hs. Here's the style code if it wants to focus. M1400C3. But yeah, that's how I stumble on deals a lot of times. A lot of sellers just don't know what they have. They're just trying to clear out closet space. There's nothing particularly rare about the sneaker. Maybe that, you know, there aren't a lot of pairs of these floating around, but you know, these are gonna sit in the collection for a while. Not sure if I'm gonna wear them or not, or just, you know, eventually sell them. But in any case, great buy, great deal. Made the cut for this video. This next sneaker, not a fan favorite by many, but to me, it's a really, really cool and interesting pair. It's a New Balance 992 made in USA in collaboration with Concepts. So you can see it at the back there. So these are dubbed as the low-hanging fruit, and if my knowledge serves me well, these are inspired by like a kiwi or something, or a fruit. You can see the strawberries there at the insole. These dropped back in I think late 2021, and the retail price was pretty husky on these. I think with the special box they were like $260. I know a lot of sneaker collectors, you know, are into New Balance these days, but I don't think they're particularly into this pair. One, because like the weird contrasting colors, you know, like this fuzzy brown suede with like a neon green doesn't look the best. But you know, depending on how you wear it, you know, I envision myself just wearing like all black and then wearing these. To me, it's a really great sneaker, and I think the even greater thing is how much I was able to get these for. I bought these off of Goat. I put in like a super low ball offer of like $106 or whatever, and it was taken like super quickly around the holidays. So I think someone was just trying to dump their pair, make some money back, because these aren't going for too much on the resale market. I think all said and done, I paid around like $125 or $26 shipped on these, which is not bad at all. You know, when you consider the quality behind the sneaker, look at these materials. That fuzzy suede is crazy. Again, being a New Balance made in USA model, the comfort is at the forefront as well. And it even came with the special box. I wasn't anticipating the commemorative big special box, but it is. Here I have the made in USA box because, you know, for collection and space purposes, I'm only keeping that box around. But yeah, man, I've worn these around the house. I need to wear them outside eventually. Really stoked on these. Great price at like 120 something bucks. Definitely beats me getting these for retail. And then just to round out this video, this is just to include it because I don't know if they'll be featured on the channel in the future. 2 retail pickups. They're not necessarily good deals, but for me to be able to get certain hype releases for retail, to me is a good deal. The first one being the Ame Leon Dore Collab 550. This one, the white leather with like the back patch of suede. If you check out this recent upload, I have that all over suede pair. I was waiting on this pair to come in because of like shipping delays and stuff. They finally showed up in like mid-December. Given the delay, Ame Leon Dore did right and sent me back my $12 that I paid for shipping. So I was able to get these for full retail, which is $140 or $130. And yeah, just another clean Ame Leon Dore 550. I have so many ALD collab things now between the 993s, the 1400s, these 550s. You could even get a glimpse. There are some 550s as well. So yes, while it is cool to get these for retail, I don't think they're going for much over retail in the resale market. So if this is a sneaker you're into, definitely go grab it while prices are pretty cheap. You know, as time progresses, these are gonna be harder to find and prices are naturally gonna go up. Super clean, super cool. Haven't worn them yet, obviously, but we'll soon. And then to round out the video is probably one of the top sneaker releases in my opinion towards the back half of 2022. The Salehi Bembury Collab 990 V2s. Just the colorway and use of materials is crazy on these. If you check out my last upload of my favorite pickups of 2022, I had cited the 2002 R in collaboration with Salehi Bembury was one of my favorite pickups. And this didn't make the cut just because I knew this upload was coming, but you could consider this one of my favorite pickups of the year as well. Bunch of extra laces, bunch of detailing around the box and sneakers, as you can tell by this sort of just crazy looking sneaker. It's a really, really fun one. I actually missed out on the initial release on like the Salehi Bembury website. Steph and I were out in Costa Rica, and truthfully sneakers were the last thing on my mind. So I didn't bother setting an alarm or doing anything to try to get them. But fortunately, I got a second chance when New Balance dropped them for their sort of global launch via their website. I was able to hit manually, and I'm glad I did because it saved me money on shipping as well. So I think out the door I paid like $219.99, free shipping to my doorstep for one of the top sneakers of the year in my opinion. And with that, that's 8 pairs of New Balance sneakers, all at good prices. Let me know if you agree in the comment section below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at StuffDylanLikes. Stuff Dylan sells as well. I'm trying to move a lot of the collection to make room for this new stuff, so definitely hit me up if you want a good price on some sneakers. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe on this video, and I'll catch you guys, hopefully, in more videos to come this year. That's all for now. I'll see you then. Peace.